How's it going, everybody? Rye here today, and we are back with our Anaheim Ducks franchise mode. And today, guys, we are going into the offseason for the first time as defending champions. Now, this will be offseason number 7 before season number 8. So we probably have a few more years left in this save. But, guys, there's not too much time left. So where would you like to see me go next? It's got to be an Eastern Conference team. I've got some ideas, but I want to know what you guys have to say, and I figured I'd put this at the beginning of the video so that you guys could make your opinions known early. But guys, make sure to leave a like on this one. We are defending Stanley Cup champions. Can we get it to 15 likes for that? Also, guys, you already know what it is. It's the road to 4K. Yeah, that's right. We are going for 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year. You guys have been killing it recently. You guys love this series. I love the Duck series. We finally are on top, and bam, there it is. We are playoff complete. We are the Stanley Cup champions, which is awesome. But guys, thank you so much for all the support. Let's go ahead, get into the offseason now. There's not a lot of simulation that needs to be done, which is great, but we can see who is going to win the draft lottery. It is Winnipeg from 5 to 1, Philadelphia from 1 to 2, and then Chicago drops from 2 to 3. So unfortunate for those teams. We don't have a pick in this range. We did not acquire any other first round picks, I don't believe. And we are all set to look at it. And there it is. Alexander Ovechkin has finally retired with 1,000 career goals, shattering the record. Anze Kopitar here as well, once a member of the Anaheim Ducks, did absolutely nothing, was a terrible playoff performer for us, but we'll always remember that one. Blake Wheeler retires a Blue Jacket, Jakub Voracek retires a Ranger, O'Reilly a Winnipeg, wow, Oshie an Islander, Patches an Islander, Carlson retired a Washington Capital, which is good to see, Pietrangelo Oilers, Kane on the Kings, Tyler Myers goes back to Buffalo where he was drafted. Okay, look at this. A lot of players. Taylor Hall stays in Boston. All these names again, guys, and that's it. We're coming down to it here. I don't know how much longer you guys want me to be in this universe now that all these big names are retiring. Do you guys want me to go until the end of Santovori's career, or at least until Santovori's in his 30s, right? Our first draft pick, or the Zegras and the Drysdales when they're on their way out. You guys let me know about that one there. Let's take a look at the goaltenders that retired. Fleury, Rask, and Anderson. Dell retired, DeSmith, and Hutchinson as well. So some interesting names here, but Fleury, Rask, and Anderson, those are some big ones there, guys. They have officially retired, and Anze Kopitar is now a head coach. Or not a head coach, he's at least a coach. I'm not going to be hiring him because I've got a personal vendetta against Anze Kopitar after he was awful for us. But here we go. This is the draft class. No franchise potential. Anybody really interesting? Maybe here at 38, Ron Lau. 4 years away, so maybe, maybe not. You guys can see here they want us to take Korpikoski. Ville Korpikoski here. 3 years away, two-way forward, 56th overall. Interesting. Some pretty good knowledge about these guys. Not the best, so really no reason to talk to anybody. We are ready to get into the NHL Entry Draft. So let's start. Let's see. Find a trade. What do we just looking at our team? What do we got to offer? Sloan. I can't wait for Sloan to come up. Medium top 6 X Factor. We took him just the year prior. He looks very, very good. 76 at 19. Everybody else is really established here. You know, none of these guys really are too young. Lind, maybe 23. Callan Lind. There's Clark here. Quentin Clark, the left wing sniper. Honestly, this guy looks pretty good. I would like to bring him into the NHL next year. 20, low elite, give him a contract. He's 78. Like guys like Kiefer Bellows and that walk. I mean, he's in the AHL, so it doesn't matter too much. But you can see Sloan here, Kluchak. I mean, I'm pretty sure Kluchak's defensive defenseman, 26th overall in 2025. We took Sloan last year, 26. Wow. Wait, do we have 26th pick back? We did in multiple seasons. That's actually kind of crazy. Taking a look at the potential, though. Jans, maybe. Alexeev, probably not. Morrison, probably not. It's a 7th round pick, though. I mean, not too bad. And can we package both of these guys together? No trades found. Maybe people want Alexeev. No, they do not. And then Kakko, Nurmi, maybe 2069, probably not. We can sign him to the AHL, though. But Koskirinta, maybe. Clark, maybe. Yeah, it doesn't look too promising outside of Sloan. Maher's not really growing. I dislike that a lot. He's 20, 71, medium top 6. We can get some thirds. Vakanainen, a second and a third. JT Compher. I mean, we have options. We could move on from him. I don't think I'm going to move on from him just because I don't want to do that right now. Maybe he'll grow for us. We also need that depth and whatnot. I can't believe Ovechkin retired. It's crazy to me. But we're going to send him to pick 32, which feels pretty darn good. And see what did we miss out on by not trading up. So far, not looking like anything too crazy. Some medium top sixes there, which is actually pretty good for this part in the draft, but it doesn't really look like anybody too insane has gone. I mean, 71 overall defensive defenseman, 78 medium top six Rooter here at pick 11. Wow, it was a pretty good top end of the draft. Actually, a couple misses before Shingtime and Rooter went. Is that really his name? Byron Shingtime? That's a fantastic name. I absolutely love it. Medium elite here at 6, though. Ooh, I am sorry, Edmonton Oilers, messing up again. Poor McDavid. Has he won a cup yet? I don't know. But some pretty good talent at the top of the draft here. Costy, Curry, and Crab, all in the 80s. Wow, that is awesome. Costy, Curry, and Crab. Sounds like a band. Anyway, taking a look here. There's Rick. Oh my God, Ricard Santavuori. He is NHL ready. Medium top 6. The Santavuori brothers. Reunite them. His younger brother, Tero Santavuori's younger brother, Ricard Santavuori, has magic hands, has a pro release, and he's an amazing skater. NHL ready. I think we're going to do it. I know you guys are probably screaming because you see a 3-bar low elite here in Desmond Kahn. 3 years away, 4 years away, 4 years away, 4 years away. NHL ready, Santavuori. I got to do it. I got to bring in the Santavuori brothers to play together here. And what's he gonna be? He's a 78 medium top 6 sniper with an insane shot already. I think he's ready for the NHL. I straight up think he's ready for the NHL at 78. Like, look at this. 84 offensive awareness, 82 passing, 81 defensive awareness. Pretty good faceoffs, even though he's not a center. And he's got make it snappy. Wrist shot accuracy. The only thing holding him back is his physical category, and that doesn't even really matter. He's 5'9". He's a little small guy, but the Santavuori brothers are going to tear up the league. I can't wait. Oh, we got to keep going a few more years here, guys. Nokalainen was not worth taking over him, which is good to see that we made the right decision there. 2-bar medium elite Colburn. Actually, they're saying Clarence Dice is a gem. He's 3-bar medium top 6, so I'm inclined to believe it. The 3-bar low elite for Desmond Kahn with the potential X factor, make it snappy. Ooh, I think I'm going to take him. I think the 3-bar low elite is too much to pass on for the gem. He's got those X factors too, and we know he's got X factors for the most part. We're pretty confident he's an X factor. And he is going to be a 63 low elite X factor sniper with Schneip, make it snappy, close quarters, magnetic, and 1T. That is a really good pick there. At the age of 18, he's got plenty of time to grow, and with that X factor, he's going to be valuable. Here we go. Pick 54. We had multiple second-round picks. And that was a good one. Korpikoski here was 2-bar medium elite center from Finland, potentially 3 years away. Wismuller is not worth taking. He's not that good. Do we have anybody that's potentially an X factor? We do. Nathan Webb. Only 2 bars on that heat seeker. I don't want to trust it. We know this guy's low top 4. Do we chance that? Do we take the low top 6? Vincent Duchesne is listed as a gem. He could very well be a gem. I think I'm going to try it. We're going to trust the gem. He's 6'3", 201. He's pretty darn big. Let's take him. Why not? We're going to go for it here. Low top 6, 2-way forward, 64 overall. Still could be something pretty decent. I'm not upset by that pick at all. And then finally, our last pick here in the second round. And we've got the 3-bar, or the known low top 6, Brock Guerrero, the Polish Guerrero, which makes no sense to me. I don't know what nationality he's going for, but it's wrong. 2 years, potentially 2 years away for Mika Shivanen. I'm going to take Mika Shivanen. Mika Shivanen, where are you, my guy? You are medium top 6 defenseman. That is tough. And he's 20. Oh, I should have saw the 20 and just noped out of that. Clemenson is a low elite for the Avs there. I mean, I guess I took a shot on somebody that looked like he was going to be ready soon. But he was not ready, so that's that 86th overall pick goes to us. And we could take Samu Letivuori, who's 3 years away with low top 6 potential. There's Kane here, who's 2-bar medium elite grinder. I highly doubt he is actually medium elite. Don't know too much else about anybody else in the draft class, let's take a look at sorting by potential, because you guys always tell me to sort by potential. And I think Andrew Kane is probably the best guy remaining for us to take a shot on. So I will take Andrew Kane here with our pick. And we're going to get a medium top 9 power forward. Yes, he's a little bit lower in overall, but he's only 17. He's got time to develop. A third round pick doesn't have to come in right away. And while speaking of coming in right away, there's a medium elite that just went right before our pick. I will check him out in a second. We've got Oscar Lindstrom here, who could be an X Factor. So I'm going to go ahead, snatch up that X Factor. Take that superstar ability for sure. And he is a medium top 6 defenseman right after Graylinger. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a hold of this guy, but we are going to get Lindstrom, who's not an X Factor. So a little bit disappointing there, but like I said, we're taking swings for the fences here because it's going to take a lot of talent to crack our lineup. So, Sharov, they want me to take Gwenin or Sievenin. Topi Sievenin. I think I'm going to keep scrolling. I think I'm going to keep looking, although it doesn't look like there's a lot of promising talent here. Although there's Easton Dodge, who's 2-bar low elite, who I will just end up taking. You know what? Why not? And he is, what is he? Easton Dodge is a low top 6 defenseman. So I'm not really getting lucky in this draft class. Scouts kind of let me down just a bit. Noah Sereda, probably not medium elite if I had to take a wild guess. Looking here, there's the low top 9 Motzko, which could be something. Low top 6 here, DeMello. Actually, I think I might take the 2-bar low top 6 Israel DeMello. Why not? He's low top 9 forward, which is actually not too bad for a 5th round pick. Low top 9, it's fine. Koivu here is a backup. He's 19, could be starter, maybe not. AHL starter here. I think backup is actually better than that. And then Connor Sofilas, they want me to take him as well. I don't think it really matters their recommendation because they're always pretty much wrong. They just pick 3 guys right around where you're picking, and that's that. We got a medium top 6 defenseman, Richard Buzik here. So I'm actually going to take just the solid medium top 6 defenseman. In the 6th round, listen, if he turns into something, that's great. He maybe in the future, he could be a bottom pairing guy, but really he's going to be an AHL guy. And then Sven Persson, I'm going to actually take Vesa Koivu, just take the goalie just because he is a medium starter. Would you look at that? We got ourselves a medium starter in this. Oh, I swear I just saw elite. Somebody got an elite talent here in the 6th round. Who was that? I swear I saw elite. I swear it flashed elite as I was scrolling through here. Did I miss it? Or was I just seeing medium scroll by? I could have been seeing either. I swear I saw elite. There it is. Low elite Varakis. UC Varakis going to the Seattle Kraken. And that's not something I want to see too much. Sim options. Sim to our next pick. Pick 224. Mystery relevant. Well, that's what the NFL calls him anyway. Teemo Ludman. Oh, I like that. I like my Ludmans. It's a medium 70. It's not that great, but we did hit on some great players. Santa Vuori being the pick of the litter. Taro Letivuori. A lot of Taros, a lot of Vuoris are on this team. We're just going to be finished, you know. Pete Montgomery needs a contract. So let's go ahead, sign our scouts and our coaches real quick. Contracts, and there we go. Sparks, they just take anything. Ava Sparks can have whatever she wants. So can Richard here. Clark, Gary, you may take whatever you want. And then Robida, Louis, go ahead and take that as well. Coaches, we need to sign our AHL associate coach, AHL assistant coach, AHL associate coach. Yeah, I'm going to give him the associate coach role, and I'll give him a little bit more money. And it's crazy that we're still under budget, unless they set the budget based on what I was already spending, because we have 2 ridiculously good coaches, a physical Lieb and the defensive Davison. So that's insane. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at our contracts and see who's expiring. Tyler Toffoli is expiring. He got a ring, got a cup, but does not want to come back. Interesting. I mean, listen, he's an 85 overall. He's probably only good for, the first half of the season, 16 points in 20 games played. But man, in the playoffs, he put in 25 and 24, shot 20%, 12 goals, a goal every other game, playing 15 minutes a night. So thank you, Tyler Toffoli. I will not forget the contributions you have made. Maxime Comtois does not want to come back. Interesting. This might be a little bit of a changing of the guard. Everybody's going to go get their money and bounce. Anyway, goaltender-wise, we do not need to bring anybody too important back. Actually, Lucas Dostal doesn't want much money for 2 years. I'll give him 2 years, $1.5 million. Because the second you get him into 31, he wants 3.3. I'm not going to do that. We're going to keep him as a backup as an 84 overall. And just in case Demko does start to falter, we've got a guy. Lilia here does not want an extension. I'm going to qualify him and see if I can trade him. But guys, we have 3 medium elite goaltenders: Jaden Williams, Jonah Jensen, and Christie, Randy Christie. Dude, these names, I'm loving the names I'm drafting. I should just draft solely on names. Defenseman-wise, it's Dahlin and Drysdale, both at an 87 now. Chernak and McDonald, Merkley, Henriksen, Evans, Zellweger. I guess Riker Evans is going to be a member of the team next year because Ryan Merkley does not want a contract extension. He actually looks pretty darn good. He's done well for us. I don't know if I trust him long term, but I did have him scratched. I feel like I don't need to give him more than what he's asking. I don't need to give him $3 million, especially considering we only have $15 million. We've got Cormier here. Lavallee does not want a contract. Interesting. Lavallee, well, too bad. You're going to get a contract extension anyway. Qualify him. Cormier does want to come back. We're going to give him 3 years at $800,000 because I love it. Low top 4 Bancroft, going to sign him to a contract, sign him to his ELC, but going to let the 22-year-old Olvestad walk. Don't really need that. Low top 6 defenseman at 20, release him. Medium top 6 Seagal, I'll give him a contract. It's not the end of the world. We have contract spaces. Like I did the same thing with Janes, but I don't think Janes is going to be good. Janes, I don't know what to call him. Lavallee wants an NHL contract, so we're going to leave him qualified. And now the big ones is the forwards. Comtois does not want to come back. So unfortunately, it looks like we're going to lose both Comtois, who's been an honored servant of the team. He probably wants to go somewhere and get a bit more ice time than what I've been giving him. Third line ice time. He probably wants a lot more than that at 29. I mean, look, he's put up 50 points in multiple seasons. He's a 20 goal scorer, bang on every year. He's been a fantastic servant. He's been here since the beginning. Thank you, Maxime Comtois. You will be missed. Landon McCallum, though, looks like he's grown nicely and wants an NHL contract. I'm assuming. Let me give you 3 years at 1.9 because I feel like it's a great deal for us. He's still got those 2 years to grow. Medium top 6. He's 80 at 24. We've got Pete Montgomery, who does not want a contract extension. Pete Montgomery does not want a contract extension. We'll give him the bridge deal at 2 years at $2 million, probably. I'll give him that. He's medium top 6 at 23. Give him a chance to prove himself. He's only a 79 overall left winger right now. I will sign Quentin Clark. It's Quentin Clark, right? Offer contract. Q Clark. Here we go. What's his name? It's Quentin Clark. Quinn. Same difference. Callan Landier will qualify and sign as well. I know I did skip over a guy there. 3 years at $800,000. Yes, please give me that. Oh my goodness, we've got so many guys. I'm gonna let Kiefer Bellows walk. He's 30. We're okay. We need a new youth inflection here. Taking a look. Galode. Yarvinen. Yarvinen doesn't want a contract, but you know what? I think he's born to be an AHLer for us. Yeah, he doesn't. I don't like the fact that he wants an NHL level deal though. Low elite Nurmi. Nurmi, welcome to the squad. You're gonna sign your ELC. Maher. We drafted him in the first round, didn't we? Yeah, first round in 2026. Dawson Maher at 20 at 71 is hopefully gonna be a late bloomer. Saarinen, we don't need to sign. McDonald, goodbye. Just at some point, you just got to release him. And let's see here. Who have we not offered a contract extension to? We've offered a lot of them. But Fortier and Victor. Oh, Victor Hadfield, I want to bring back. He was very, very good for us. In 2 years on a two-way deal? Oh, Victor, you make me happy. Gabriel Fortier wants a two-way deal? $1 million is a two-way deal? Well, I guess inflation kind of does that. But Fortier, how long has he been here and how good has he been? He played in the NHL, 17 points in 82 games, was a -8. Very good in the AHL, not very good in the NHL. So maybe we'll think about it. But I do want to leave space for some of the other skaters, main roster forwards. So we take a look at it. I'm going to do my class. You guys know I do this every time. My 3-3-3-3, just to figure out what our forward core looks like. It's Santivori, Tomasino, Zegras, McTavish, Krebs, Tracy, McCallum, Fortier, Hadfield, Montgomery, Santivori, Clark. I actually don't mind that. Letting Fortier rest in the minors is probably what I want to do. Fortier, we'll bring him back. He wants a two-way deal, and it's not that expensive, but I really do think we need a bona fide, one more second liner, right? McTavish, Krebs, sniper, right? We need that second line sniper, maybe an X factor like Toffoli was, and we can always go back after Toffoli. But we know our first line is Santivori, Tomasino, Zegras. We know that. McTavish, Krebs, free agent. Tracy, McCallum, Montgomery, Hadfield, Santivori, Clark. Kellen Lynn's an option too. I mean, we got all sorts of options. We'll see who takes that offseason jump and who really puts the work in the offseason. But Maher's back, Siegel's back, Ricard Santivori's here, so the Santivori brothers. Chosen clear. Okay, so he wants his deal the way he wants it. So Pete Montgomery's back. Bang, that's so good to see. Quentin Clark is here. Victor Hadfield is... Ooh, it could impact if he's given more chance to play. Interesting. So he could be definitely a third liner for us. But then again, do I really need guys like Victor Hadfield, or do I want to give the young guys more of a chance? Landon McCallum is back. Lucas Cormier, Callum Lind, and there we go. So players that are expiring that have not signed are Golod, Yarvinin, Valentenko, who's, I guess, does not want a contract extension. I'm going to offer him. He wants a one-way deal. Yarvinin did not change his tune. Victor Hadfield. See, he's 27 and wants a two-way deal, right? I feel like if we take a look here, I did love how he played, though. Victor Hadfield was very clutch for us in the playoffs. Like, he had 6 points in 20 games, +6 on the fourth line, too. Like 9 minutes a night. And then take a look at his playoff stats. He had 8 points in 24 games, chipped in with 5 timely goals, was a +1. He's the perfect fourth line forward, but he's so good defensively. Do I let him go? He's very physical. He's very good defensively. I mean, he chipped in with timely goals, but I think we're just going to let him walk. I think we're going to let him walk because if you take a look at the main roster, like I said, we've got our first line here. McTavish, Krebs, free agent. Tracy, Fortier, McCallum, Montgomery, Clark, Lind. I love that. And Ricard Santivori can play in the AHL or the NHL. I feel like I definitely need to go out and sign that second liner. I feel like if we're going to retain our cup, we definitely need to sign that second line forward. Taking a look here at, like I said, the forwards. We got the first line, Krebs, McTavish, and I don't feel like Tracy's ready. I guess I could put a guy like Pete Montgomery there. He's got the X factor. He's a good goal scorer. He's not too bad. Because I can always make a trade for Victor Hadfield. Thank you for helping us win a cup. You want more ice time. I cannot afford to give you more ice time. But I think I will give Pete Montgomery or even Ricard Santivori. Ricard Santivori is a very, very good player already, who's probably ready for more than just fourth line ice time. So you know what? I may stay quiet in free agency unless somebody too good to pass up is there. Because we have to sign Krebs. We have to sign Tracy. We have to sign Ford. Well, we don't exactly have to sign these guys, right? And that's just the forwards. Defenseman-wise, who do we have to sign? We will have to find somebody to replace Chernak. I mean, Jorgen Henriksen maybe will grow and not be such a complete tire fire next year. I mean, this guy was awful. I mean, he was brutal in his rookie season. So Evans, Zellweger, Cormier, you never know, right? We might need a defenseman too. So anyway, let's go ahead and get up to free agency just to see what we do have available to us. And not interested. Okay, Taro, don't want to come back? I will let you walk. But I'm happy to have the Santivori brothers on the team. I'm very happy about that. That makes me excited for the things of the future. Maxim Valentenko, I think I will qualify him. And we'll see if these guys take the qualifying offer. RFA and qualify. Bang. Oh, Lucas Dostal. I almost did not give a contract to Lucas Dostal. Goalies. Dostal wants a contract extension. Gonna give him 1.75 for one more year, right? You know, we'll let him do it. And hopefully he accepts it before we get to free agency here, because that's a blunder on my part. I completely forgot to check the goaltenders again. Dostal is back, and we have got our goaltending duo back. And I'm very happy about that. They were a very good goaltending duo. I believe we're close to our contract limit here. Is that what it said? We're at 45 of 50. And wow, there's some good players. There's a lot of RFAs available, and I'm not giving up picks for them. But here we go. Jack Hughes is available. Thomas Chabot, Dougie Hamilton, Jack Roslovic could be that perfect second line winger. Vladimir Tarasenko, 36-year-old Vladimir Tarasenko is exact top 6 Worrying that he could drop off, though. I am kind of worried. There's Oliver Wahlstrom here, too. He doesn't have an X Factor. Does Tarasenko have an X Factor? No, he does not. Puljujärvi? No, he does not, but Puljujärvi's pretty good, but he's a power forward. Don't like that. Schmaltz. Farabee? Kasperi Kapanen? Wow, there's a lot of pretty good players. Like, I could get some pretty solid second-line snipers here, guys. There's plenty of them. There's Dylan Cousins, too, the power forward. I don't really need a power forward. What I need is that second-line sniper. Connor Garland. Tyler Toffoli, here he is, and there we go. We can see X Factors. So he is 36, though. Kirby Dach is an option as a playmaker. Really, really good playmaker all around. Doesn't score too many goals, though. Not for Chicago. No, sir. Let me sort by shooting category and see who's got the best shot. And it's obviously Vladimir Tarasenko, Toffoli, Gonçalves. Gage Gonçalves has got a ridiculous shot. Niedermeyer, then there's Hughes, but he's pretty freaking good. Yeah, Tyler Toffoli's 36, though. I'm worried about him dropping off because he's exact top 9. But Tarasenko being exact top 6, I mean, look, he's so good. He's so good. I'm just worried that he might start to drop off. I mean, he played with Chicago last year, who was, not very good at all. But then 20 minutes a night, he was getting 69 points, 34 goals. I would take that for sure from a second liner. Why is the best shooting category from all the defensemen? Probably because they're slap shots. Evgeny Malkin's there, but probably no thank you. There's Vesalainen. Well, we had Vesalainen. I shouldn't say that. I didn't like how he played. There's Schmaltz here. I mean, Anthony Mantha, 83 overall. Could be cheaper. Pretty good all around. Not great defensively. Little bit concerning that he's only putting up, 14 goals. He's playing 17 minutes too. Dislike that a lot. Second line forward, Timo Meier, who recently had a career game, is playing 16, 17 minutes, shooting 13%, 20 goals, 65 points. That's pretty darn good. As a power forward, really well-rounded, but again, I want that sniper for the line chemistry. Oliver Wahlstrom here, it was probably that guy. I almost traded for him, and he played 14 minutes a night. He put in 20 goals, 41 points. I mean, I don't know what happened in New York. Oh, he got traded that season, then played only 19 games for the Rangers. Oh, he got traded midseason to Minnesota, where he lit it up. He had a resurgent year here in Minnesota, and I'm assuming that's only because of the improved quality that he was playing with. But he doesn't put up many goals. You'd think this guy would score goals regardless. His 88's pretty darn good. It is concerning. Joel Farabee here got a pretty good shooting category. How is his career goals? Are not very good either. This guy's not putting up more than 20 goals. That's crazy. Jiver, no thank you. He's 29 or 39. He was 29. I might actually sign him. Lampkin, no, he's not good enough. Good Lord. There's Connor Garland, who's a sniper, but I mean, doesn't look like he's got a great shot. Goals aren't there for him. I mean, honestly, I might have to go after like a Tarasenko. Tarasenko wants a 1-year deal. Tarasenko wants 1 year. We bring him in. That veteran leadership on the second line could be very good, guys. It could be really, really good for us because he was shooting 10%, but 14% in the year before that. I mean, he's putting up almost 30 goals a season, and it looks like he's playing how many minutes a night? Yeah, he played 20 minutes a night. So at 16, this is more likely what we're going to get, and 28 goals is really good. Obviously, Jack Hughes would be insane. Probably not going to go after Jack Hughes. Don't mind me. Not paying a ton of money for a guy that can't crack 70 points. Niedermeyer's not good enough. Malkin, no. Kuznetsov, old. Vesalainen, we've already been there, done that. No thanks. Alexander Kovanov's got a good shot, but rest of his game is a little bit lacking. I don't know where to go here, guys. There's Adam Beckman here, who's got actually a good shot. How does he do? How does he put up goals? 16 goals, shoots 13%, 14 minutes a night for Minnesota. Guy's a good player. He's pretty darn consistent, too. Sims well, and seems like if you give him the opportunity, he will score plenty of goals. He did just come off of a career shooting year, but his shot does seem to back that one up. 4-star shooting category, and we are sorted by shooting category, I think. There's Phillip Forsberg, too, the two-way forward with X Factors. Ooh, Phillip Forsberg could be a great get. I mean, he put up 26 goals, 56 points, a two-way forward. He takes a ton of shots. He was playing on the first line, though, but he does have those X Factors that get you excited. He wants 3 years at the age of 33. That's probably too long for something that I want to give out. Yolanin, man, guys, I'm really diving into this second line sniper, second line goal scorer. Like Timo Meier could be that guy. He's so consistently getting 20 goals, putting up 60-some points in San Jose, playing on the second line, getting power. Like he's just been stupid consistent, but he wants 4 years, and I don't want to give that. You know what we're going to do? We're going to buy time for the youngins to grow. We're going to do it. We're going to buy time for the youngins to grow and bring in Vladimir Tarasenko. Defensively, might want to bring in some depth here. Rasmus Ristolainen. What could possibly go wrong? We have 12 million cap, and I just spent 7 of it. So a guy like Colin Miller, I mean, probably not. No, thank you. Who has the best defensive category? Defensive category. Here we go. Thomas Chabot. Gee, what a surprise. But I'm talking like a guy like Brandon Carlo here, or Martin Fehervary from the Capitals. Very good defensively, very poor offensively. Maybe I'll give the young guys a little bit of a chance here too. There's Radulov here. There's Kirill Radulov. Not a bad player. I think he looks better than Jorgen Henriksen. Good Lord. Kevin Ball. Yeah, not great. Not well-rounded enough for me. Joel Edmondson here. He's 35. Obviously, Dougie Hamilton's very good. But you know what? I think we're going to leave it there. We're going to leave the signings there. I need to sign an AHL associate coach, right? Oh, and an AHL goalie coach. Go figure. Hire coaches, AHL associate. And we want somebody who's good at teaching. So we'll sign you. B- generalist Timo Pakarainen. Give him a lot of money, not a ton of money, but give him enough money that money talks, right? $750,000 looks good to me. And then we'll do an NHL assistant coach, sort by teaching, because those are usually the goalie coaches. There they are. Madsen, also interested for the Islanders. There we go. Vili Letavori. Actually, I'm going to go with Graham Teal. Graham Teal looks pretty good. 220 is all I can give him. Offer him the contract. Hopefully he signs as well. Honestly, I'm not going to be too bothered if Vladimir Tarasenko turns us down. All right, Pakarainen's here. I love that. And Teal is here. We love that. They love the team. They love to join a winning organization, which we finally are. Have won our first cup since I think like 2006. I think that's when they won the cup against the Ottawa Senators. And Vladimir Tarasenko is here. My cash offer was most generous. My $7 million is exactly what he was asking for. We're going to find a trade for, I think, some of our RFAs, rookie skaters here. Let's see, league RFA. Do we have RFA? Salary, I think, is RFA. Or not? Or are they just not rookies? No, they've got to be rookies. They haven't played much. There's Lavallee. Does anybody want him? No, nobody wants Lavallee. Cool. Does anyone want Hannu Järvinen? No. Okay. And one more player. Yep, Valentenko. Okay, I can get a 7th. I'm going to take the 2 7ths from the Stars. Why the heck not? Valentenko, thank you for 2 7ths. And that's all the RFAs I think that I had unsigned. And we are looking pretty darn good. I'm excited to see the growth, and maybe Pete Montgomery deserves to be that second liner, but if Tarasenko drops off, Pete Montgomery jumps up, and we're good to go. I'm also a little bit upset that Tarasenko is not an X factor. I probably could have prioritized that, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys at the start of next season. All right, guys, we are here and ready to get started, but there is Zegras as our captain. Vladimir Tarasenko is not getting a captain right away. We are going to give it to Drysdale. Drysdale gets the alternate with Taro Santavori, and then Trevor Zegras is the captain. I guess they made him the captain a while ago, but I figured I'd update you guys on all that stuff. So Zegras is now our captain with Santavori the alternate and Drysdale the alternate. So our best players are our leaders, and they've been here long enough. They know the drill. They are really the veterans of the roster. Other than that, everybody else is pretty darn young. Let's go ahead, check out the lines, check out the growth, see how we're doing. Okay, wait, whoa, where? Amasino, there he is. Pete Montgomery with Ricard Santa. Wow, we get a +1 there. I don't think we ever had a plus up here on the top line, but it is what it is. Pete Montgomery for Tomasino. No, what about the brothers? We get a +1 with the brothers. I don't think I want to do that though. I think that's a bad idea. But we're gonna have the Santavori brothers playing left wing there and there. Santavori actually gets a +1 there with McTavish. I actually might do this. Play McTavish at third line center, considering he dropped to an 85. He's still pretty good. But Peyton Krebs can play center. Tarasenko's a right winger, and Pete Montgomery's a left winger. We get the +1, so it's 80, 85, 86. And then we have 79, 86, 81. And then Quentin Clark is an 80 overall sniper. You'll love to see it. +2 if we put him there for Krebs, but then we don't really have a center on that line. We're not moving. I don't think we're going to move Ricard Santavori down. Callan Lind, who do we have scratched? Fortier and Zellweger. That's fine. I actually like these lines. It's going to give us a chance to grow, give some youth a chance. I really like spreading it out like this. It looks really good. Obviously, you guys know I can always throw these guys here and do that with Tarasenko playing with Krebs and McTavish, or maybe if I wanted to, play Pete Montgomery there to get the +2, play Krebs, it's third line. Actually, that almost seems better to me to get the +2, but then again, what do I know? Peyton Krebs there for McTavish, and there we go. Peyton Krebs, second line center? Probably not. We probably want McTavish as second line center, considering he's got 80 faceoffs to Krebs' 82. Actually, you guys let me know. Would you rather have the +2 on the second line, or in the +0 on the third, or a +1 and a +1? Because it could be either or. Vladimir Tarasenko is not going to play on the third line. Vladimir Tarasenko fits in the middle six perfectly. That's exactly what I was hoping for. We know Krebs fits on the first line best, but he doesn't get to play on the first line. Pete Montgomery fits the second line the best. Ricard Santavori fits the first line the best. But I'm not going to drop Tomasino down. I mean, I guess I could do this, and that could look pretty darn good, but that first line was just so elite, guys. I'm not going to mess around with it. Montgomery, Krebs, Tarasenko, Santavori, McTavish, McCallum. McCallum here is actually, what is he? He's listed as a depth forward. I might move Clark up there, Quinn Clark, the sniper, power forward sniper combo. I mean, they both have great shooting categories. He's probably going to get a lot of it. Quinn Clark is really good, guys. He's actually better than I'm giving him credit for. And at the 80 overall, yeah, I don't know. He's pretty good. He's really good. Taking a look at the defensive core, though, it's looking like this. McDonald, Chernak still getting that +2. Darlene Drysdale with the +1. Henriksen and Riker Evans. Looks okay. Maybe Jorgen Henriksen out for Zellweger. Could be an option. I like it because we get the +1 as well. Taking a look at the goalies, we know it's Demko and Dostal. Special teams, Tomasino, McTavish, Zegras, McDonald, Santavori. Matt McDonald up there? Yeah, that's fine. With Tracy, Krebs, Montgomery, Drysdale. You know, I'm going to take Tracy off of this and probably put in the other Santavori, Ricard Santavori. There he is, Ricard Santavori, changing current line. We get the +1 there. So we got both Santavoris playing, Montgomery's playing. The only one is Quinn. Quinn Clark is not playing, which is a little bit disappointing. I wonder who I might be able to take. I guess I could take Darlene off of the power play here and play Quinn Clark, couldn't I? The left winger here, Quinn Clark. There he is, the sniper, changing current line. +2, there we go. He fits darn well. And I think we're going to leave it like that. I don't think, does anybody up here not fit? Tomasino does not fit great, but I'd like to get him as many points as possible. But if we put Pete Montgomery up here, get a +3, and Pete Montgomery probably will help us, will grow if we do that. So I think I'm going to do that on the power play. The penalty kill looking like Lind and McTavish, which we will flip-flop. And then Krebs and Santavori with Darlene, Drysdale, McDonald, Chernak. I don't know if I want Taro Santavori playing on the penalty. Callan Lind can go down there. Taro Santavori, actually playing him in all situations. He is our #1 player. He is the best player on the team. He is insane. I mean, he's got 297 goals in his 490. Look, guys, he's scored 46 goals in every season he's played in the NHL. 50, 49, 56, 46, 50, 46. The dude's a machine, a goal-scoring machine, so I want to get him as much ice time as possible. What is that? A goal in 60% of his games? 0.6? Like if he plays 1,000 games, he's getting 600 goals, right? If he plays, another doubles his career tally here, we're going to get up to 600 goals. He's a bone. Oh, wow. He is. I did not realize how amazing he was. I want to check the record books here. Let's save the file just to be safe. You guys know I've been having issues with my saves. Overwrite the current file, and then we will check the record books here. Record book and the goal scoring leaders in franchise history. Career points leader is current is Zegras. Seasons. Drysdale's been here for the most seasons, probably tied with Zegras. Zegras has the most assists. Drysdale has the most games played, so maybe actually I'm incorrect about that. Taro Santavori leads the team in penalty minutes. Thatcher Demko wins in shutouts and wins. And goals is Taro Santavori. He's actually not. He's 160 away from tying Teemu Solane. And based on his pace, that's another. He'll do it in 4 seasons from now, which is ridiculous. As far as points are concerned, Zegras is halfway to Getzlaf. Guys, I kind of want to see how long we can go and if we can break some of these records. Take a look at NHL records, though. If we're going to go by most goals scored, Ovechkin just blowing Gretzky out of the water there. Nobody's going to touch his points, though. Ovechkin was 1,000 points away. He was 1,000 points away. That is insane. Nobody's ever touching Gretzky's record. It's not happening. Not in Chell ever. But Alex Ovechkin with 1,000 goals is going to be hard to catch. But honestly, if I back anybody to do it, it's Taro Santavori. I know I'm talking a little grandiose here, talking about the future, but maybe I'll do at year 10, we'll call it quits, and I'll play another 5 years into the future by myself and then do a recap video. You guys let me know if you like that idea or if you want to be with me every step of the way. But Santavori is only 24. He's got at least another, decade of goal scoring? Another 7 years? 10 years is honestly not crazy. And if he's gotten 297. He scores 50 goals a year. Another 10 seasons, he's got another 500 in him. He's only at 797. If he plays another 10 years and 50 goals a season, that's 500. He's almost at 800 goals if he does that. He might pass Brett Hull and those guys, but I don't know if he can touch Ovechkin's record. Like most goals, he would pass Gordie Howe, he'd pass Yager, he'd pass Hull, could potentially pass Gretzky. Can he get to Ovechkin's level is the question. We need to, that's something I want to see. But guys, that's going to have to wait for a later episode. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you guys in the next one.
It's a free-for-all before we fall. It's a free-for-all before we fall.